guess I'm gonna have to post two videos because that's as far as it's gonna let me go. So I would, come out and see him. I took him out for ice cream and stuff, and one of the first times I ever met Kendall, we were like playing. I was tickling her and stuff, and she went back, and boom. I thought she broke my nose. Audrey was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And then I'm like on the ground, and all of a sudden she just drops. It's 70 pounds of freaking autism on my head. I'm not lying when I tell you we heard a crack. Audra was like, "Oh my God, like you should go to the hospital." I didn't know what happened. It was so scary. And once again, Kendall was just laughing. Gregory was crying because he's like, "Oh, it's just here and Jamie," and he's just a love bug. So, but I didn't go to the hospital. I think well, my head's not alright, but my cranium is, I think intact. So that's Kendall. She's a silly girl. Um, so when I moved out here, we have the kids full time. They go to their dad's on the weekend. So it went from us living together and me having two kids, one with autism. I never really had experience with kids with disabilities like that before. So it was definitely a trying time. There's just certain things, triggers, sensories, all sorts of stuff. Let's talk about that. So not too long ago, somebody very close to me lost her niece due to the grandmother hurting her. It was found that the baby had rhino, some type of cold that babies get or whatever. So the baby was probably cranky and crying and stuff, and um, unfortunately, she ended up dying. Um, I don't care how irritated you get, how upset you get with a child. If you're at the point where you're about to lose your shit, you need to call somebody and say, "I'm at my breaking point. I can't take this anymore. Somebody needs to come help me with this child." You don't ever put your hands on a kid like that. That is absolutely unacceptable. And I'm saying that to say this. Like I said, when we first lived together, Kendall was just very crazy, and I just didn't understand about her listening, and it was hard to communicate with her because she couldn't talk, and you don't ever hurt a child if you don't understand a child. You take a time out. You try to figure it out. There's nothing wrong with that baby. She's perfect. It was me. And it took me a long time to see that. And I didn't ask God to change her. I asked God to change me. To change how I thought and how I felt, and to have more patience and to have more understanding. And I'll tell you, just praying on it is so relieving. Our relationship is so different now. Like that's my baby. Like she's my girl. Um, don't ever put your hands on a kid. There was one time that I had put Kendall upstairs. It was nighttime. We let them have like an hour before bedtime on their tablets or TV. So I had tried to get her to go to the bathroom a couple times. Now, mind you, Kendall was completely potty trained. Uh, and so right before I said, "Kendall, you're gonna be in big trouble if you pee your pants. You need to go to the bathroom when you need to go to the bathroom." So she's on her bed, on her tablet. It's about 20 minutes later. I go upstairs because I'm like, I should try to have her go to the bathroom again. Sure as shit, I look in her bedroom, her whole bed is soaked, her carpet is soaked, there's a trail of piss from her bedroom all the way into the bathroom. She's in the bathroom with a clean pair of underwear, trying to hurry up and get her old ones off and get clean ones on. Now, she understands what she's done is wrong because she's trying to hide it. So, I got her cleaned up, I popped her on her ass, and told her, like, that was bad. You're being lazy just because you didn't want to put your tablet down. I looked at her little butt and it had a red mark on it. And when I tell you that I bawled hysterically, I mean, pfft, wait till Audra can tell you about it. I cried so much. Kendall wasn't even hurt. She was upset that I was yelling at her. She didn't even care about her butt. It was just so heartbreaking to know that I put a mark on her. So I just don't understand how people hurt kids. I mean, she did something wrong. I popped her butt, and I didn't even pop her butt hard. It was only because her butt was naked when I popped her butt that it left a mark. Um, and I know people are probably going to get upset because I spanked her or whatever, but kids need discipline. I don't. I don't think I've ever popped Gregory's ass. One time he threw a fit because of homework and he threw himself on the ground and started freaking out and I popped him on the butt, which it wasn't even spank. Like I popped him. Which is the same thing I did with Kendall. When I say spanking, I mean like I popped her butt like that. It was just because her butt was bare that a red mark was there. Um, Kids need discipline. They need structure. Sure, I gotta get some type of backlash for that, but that's none of your business. That's my business and my family's business. I'm trying to educate people on things, so that's why I'm telling this. Um, I haven't spanked her since then. It broke my heart. It completely broke my heart to have touched her and left a mark on her. When I say I cried for 2 days. Kendall wasn't in trouble for fucking nothing. That whatever that girl wanted, she got. Um, but that's what I mean. You don't put your hands on a child. You don't hurt kids. If your child does something or somebody else's child you're in control of and you get that mad that you're about to put your hands on that kid and you can't control how bad you hit that kid, then you need to call somebody for help. 100%. You don't ever hurt a child. You want to discipline a kid? Absolutely. Children need to be respectful. They need to tell the truth, and they need to have some type of morals. Absolutely. But there's other ways to instill discipline than beating a child so bad that they die. An infant that was sick got killed because somebody couldn't handle her being upset. And I told her, the girl is like my niece. That was her niece. If she doesn't get punished by law, I don't care who knows. I will go pay her a visit. And we'll see what happens when I get irritated with her. You don't hurt kids. Period. End of story. Figure out another way to discipline them if you can't handle it. Kids are kids. They don't know till they know. Do you understand that? I want you to hear that again. A child doesn't know till they know. And a baby crying because they're sick is not an excuse for you to lose your shit. At all. And if you can't handle it, you need to call somebody. Call their parents, tell them they need to come home. Take it to a neighbor's house and say, I am at my breaking point. Any decent human is going to take that baby from you until their parents or somebody else can come and take it. And I know this is way off topic. It has nothing to do with drugs or sobriety or any of that stuff, but it's unacceptable. Period. Unacceptable. Um, just get away from that because it's making me very mad. Um, I appreciate every one of you. Everybody. Anybody that's left a comment. Anybody that, is reaching out and anybody that has said any kind words to me. Like, I appreciate you more than you know. You're very encouraging. Sobriety is not you're clean and then that's it. That's not how it works. It's an everyday battle. And a war within yourself is not a war easily won. It's two sides going at each other in the middle of your head. And how do you figure that out? It's very hard to figure out. Um, so sobriety is an everyday battle, and if you're at your point where you feel like you're gonna get high, you're gonna relapse, get a hold of me. Call me. I from 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm doing the work thing, and I don't have service at my job except for on breaks. Um, Find Audra on Facebook. Look for my fiance on my Facebook page. She'll talk to you. Get a hold of anyone. We don't want you to. We don't want you to lose. We don't want you to give in. If we don't stand together, all of us will fall. Everybody needs a backbone. Everybody needs a support system. And if you don't have a support system, you do now. If you don't have a family, you do now. If you don't have a friend, you do now. You can call me, you can text me, message me. My information is available. I want you to succeed and I will help you in any way that I possibly can. Um just know that if nobody else has told you, I'm proud of you and I love you and God loves you. And all you need to do is ask him to be in your life. He will help you. He will keep you strong. God only gives you so much. He doesn't give you more than you can handle. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. And he wants us to stand together. If you need to lean, I might be little, but I'm pretty tough. Lean on me. You're not alone. We're all in, and I know Jess and Jen, if you get a hold of one of them, they will absolutely help you. Don't give up. Don't give in. We want you to succeed. Um, I'm gonna write down more questions that you guys have asked. Continue asking questions. I'm sorry that this has to be a two-part. Unfortunately, my phone was like, that's too long. I'll try to keep them shorter, I guess, and not ramble like I did and get mad or whatever. But um, I just want to thank you for your continued support. Um, I'm speechless at how amazing you guys have been. I love you. Thank you for all of your kind words. I'm gonna get off. Um, I'm gonna go. um, well, you know, leave questions. If you need help, get a hold of me. Um, I'm trying to start a network of, where I know of shelters, rehabs, um, places where you can go get things that you need. Um, just make sure you reach out. Don't stay alone. We don't want you to be alone. We want you to succeed. We love you. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your continued support. And until next time, stay clean. Ballard loves you.